Hello, it's video time. Yay, I want to hop right to it because I really want to make a long video today. 127. Okay. I had to meet that. So, confronting mother in hall. Dun-dun. Surely your mother is lurking nearby. You should be prepared for an unpleasant confront. Oh, psyche! That's not how you spell psych. That said psyche. Psych is without the E. What? I approve of this wholeheartedly. Look at those katanas. He's got katanas like pro.
We broke those.
How many of them?
All of them.
All 7? Shit.
My kids and swords are pretty dangerous, especially inside.
I like this. Is that Huggy Bear? Is that Huggy Bear from Starsky and Hutch? Or am I just, like, oddly mistaken? There's this really cool dude, okay? He's standing around being all chill, like cool dudes are known to do sometimes. A cool dude like this probably has a real cool name, but he probably wouldn't just tell you what it was if you asked. He'd be way too busy for that. Busy bee, totally sweet. But you could always try to guess his name, and if you were right, he might nod ever so slightly. There's a cool dude's way of letting you know there might be hope for you just yet. His name is... Oops. Enter name. Insufferable. Oh, watch out. We got a badass over here. This guy doesn't have time for this sort of bullshit. He can made a katana slice through shit. Try again. Dave Strider. Ching. Twinkle. You're missing this. Examine room. You got enough shit in there, man? Holy hell. Is his desk made of cinder blocks and a plank of wood? Let's see, we got a fan, a blue box, something that says Dave on it twice, a turntable, 2 katanas, some kind of mysterious wall scroll, a poster, a picture of some dude. I don't actually know what this is, but it's on cinder blocks. This is something turntable related. Dave is Skrillex, obviously. He's got a wall-mounted shelf full of assorted things. He's got a laundry line that has photos hanging from it. Like, old-fashioned photography style. I can see the camera on the bed. A window. I can't tell what's through the window or on the window. Something weird. Desk has got some interesting little accoutrement on it, but it's made of cinder blocks and a plank of wood. I don't know what this is. These wires are a fire hazard. I'm surprised your room hasn't spontaneously combusted. More posters. Looks like that thing that was referenced earlier. I'm guessing there's more Starsky and Hutch here because I'm pretty sure that's Owen Wilson and that's Ben Stiller. So that must be Snoop Dogg as Huggy Bear. I love that movie, and I fucking love Huggy Bear. So, yeah, he's got a lot of stuff. Your name is Dave. It is an unseasonably warm April day. Your bedroom window is open to let some air in, and your fan is cranked. Arguably, even more cranked would be your fly beats, which brings us to your variety of interests. A cool dude like you is sure to have plenty. You have a penchant for spinning out unbelievably ill jams with your turntables and mixing gear. You like to rave about bands no one's ever heard of but you, hipster. You collect weird dead things preserved in various ways. You're an amateur photographer and operate your own makeshift darkroom. You maintain a number of ironically humorous blogs, websites, and social networking profiles. And if the inspiration strikes, you won't hesitate to drop some fat rhymes on a mofo and represent. What will you do? Stop being a hipster. But that's okay. Quickly retrieve arms from cinder blocks. Nah. Get the damn beta and save your friend's life. Dave. This notion strikes you as nonsensical. You can't imagine how a video game would save someone's life, and in any case, you're quite sure no one you know is in any danger. Anyway, these are your copies of the beta you received in the mail recently. You've labeled them with your name in bold red print to distinguish them from your bro's copies, who label his in kind. Neither of you really gives a shit about this game or has any intention of playing it, but you'll be damned if you let that get in the way of your campaign of one-upmanship. He has an iPhone. Dave, I thought I was going to like you. Bleat like a goat and piss on your turntable. Slowly but surely contemplating this action. You would never consider allowing any fluid even remotely resembling urine to touch your beloved turntables. That would risk breaking them, and a world without the gift of your godly science just doesn't sound like a place you want to be any part of. While you're at it, you might as well wipe out human civilization with a meteor or something ridiculous like that, which will probably never happen. Okay, Sephiroth. That sort of thing only happens in stupid idiot movies for stupid idiots. Mm-hmm. Ding. You will, however, contemplate beating like a goat for ironically humorous purposes at a later date. Though he does bear a slight resemblance to Jim Brewer, who is really good at being Goat Boy. I can't make goat noises, though. Examine closet. This is your closet, really. This is where you keep a lot of your crap, like that box. And that bottle of... What is that? Is that perhaps the bottled apple juice you were talking about? Yep, that's Ben Stiller. This is the package that your friend John Egbert sent you for your 13th birthday a little while ago. It now contains nothing except a note and a certificate of authenticity vouching for the genuine Hollywood memorabilia which the box originally contained, and which you are now wearing to be ironic, but also to be incredibly cool in a way somehow intangibly related to the ironic nature of the accessory. You find it sort of exasperating to explain these subtleties to people. The box also included a signed photo of Ben Stiller, which now proudly hangs above your closet. Proudly and ironically. Hipster. Sort of imagining the hipster cat meme, except it's Dave instead of hipster cat. Take box. Oh. You captcha log the box through your hash map fetch modus. Your modus's current hash function resolves the index by valuing each consonant at 2 and each vowel at 1. The total is divided by your number of cards, and the remainder is the index. Box equals 2 plus 1 plus 2 equals 5. Is that percentage sign supposed to be divided by? Or... I'm just going to say me no math. I should be wearing my I'm too pretty to do math shirt next time. Examine jar of unknown yellow substance in the closet. Oh, it's apple juice! Oh, hell yes. It is an unopened container of apple juice! You thought you were all out. It's like fucking Christmas up in here. This is so great. You got to tell John about this immediately. He'll be so excited. Take juice. Did we go back in time? You capture log the juice into card 7, 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1, percentage sign 10 equals 7. Access Pesterchum and Pester John. In addition to letting your buddy know about this outstanding juice windfall, you figure you'll wish him a happy birthday while you're at it. In your own cool, sort of roundabout way, of course. Good thing you looked at that box he sent you, or you might have forgotten. You also might as well ask him about that beta. The kid's been harping about it for weeks. It would be cool if it came on his birthday. He'd be one happy camper. Oh, he's got 7.0. Dope primes of dope, Feistus, ill beats, complete bullshit. And yeah. Interesting. This is happening again. So we did go back in time. I'm not going to read the Pester log again, but that says 1813. That's 2 hours. Oh, time difference. Interesting. Dave, are you in California? Go online and view sites indicative of your interests. Hephaestus. Hellablog. Sweet bros Hellablog. Tiny font. Time for incoming face. Review of Game Brew's March issue. March 13th, 2009. Oh man, when this heady volume of unabridged awesome hit my doorstep, it made a sort of thunderclap, like the kind I'm sure Moses heard when God dropped stone tablets containing a review of a game involving the ambiguous marriage of insane stunts and extreme hunger management solutions for dudes on the go. So you see the little bag of chips there, you just grab it and go, bro, and keep thrashing shit up. I am so hella pumped of this. There are some obvious questions like just how outrageous are these snacks? Will popular beverages play a role? And how critical will they be in your quest to attain absolute sweetness? Will this game land in the coveted but elusive 5 hats out of 5 hats? Speed reading. I'm sorry, probably none of that was even remotely audible or intelligible. You open the Hephaestus web browser and direct it to your ironically maintained blog where you post monthly satirical reviews of Game Bro magazine. Your latest post is a review of the March issue, which I'm sure this is meant to go to that page, but I'm just saving myself an extra step. You've been meaning to write a review for the latest issue too, but you've been sort of dodging it. Dogging it? I'm assuming they meant dodging. Something about the game they're reviewing just doesn't strike you as right for satirical purposes. Hipster. Oh man, it's Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. Which, as you can see, I have read. In a new tab, you open another one of your sites, a webcomic ironically maintained through a satirical cipher vaguely similar to that of your blog. It's called Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. You have legions of devoted fans, most of whom are totally convinced of your creative persona's sincerity, which is just how you like it. But if this came from your mind, Dave, explain Jerome to me. I don't even know. Check the latest page of the Midnight Crew. Aw, yeah. You figure as long as you're chilling at your computer, you might as well see how that new MSPA story is going. You haven't looked at it in a while. Midnight Crew. So, I'm playing a game within a game that's also part of the game's other game. Okay, I can dig it. And it looks like that one I was curious about is another Spade. You are members of a sinister gang called the Midnight Crew. Your nefarious plots are serpentine in complexity. Your schemes convoluted. You are planning a heist in your underground hideout. What will you do? Repetitive. Use Occam's razor on plans and schemes. Spade's slick uses Occam's razor to carve a circular hole into the heist plans, freeing it from the knife. You wonder what moron would jam the knife so hard into the table in the first place. Yeah, see? Climb ladder and exit hideout. Implement nefarious plots. You push against the manhole cover, but it seems some unbelievable jackass has parked in your getaway van on top of it. A familiar feeling stirs. That feeling is overwhelming, soul-blackening rage. Brooklyn rage. It's the sort of rage that'll make a man feel totally justified in sporting an unnecessarily elaborate assortment of fancy blades. Skip ahead 100 pages or so. Yup. Plot. You don't remember where you last left off, so you jump way ahead. You always forget to save your place in the story. It looks like tempers have become short in this pressure cooker already. You speculate that the tipping point may have been an ill-advised motion of a game of 52 pickup. And a couple of maces. I like that, horse-headed club implement that guy's got. He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna whip you with this, see? I don't know what this one's doing. He's having an epileptic fit of some kind. There's a blender over there. I guess they were making smoothies and somebody disagreed about whether they contained bananas, chocolate, or strawberries. All three, in my opinion. But there's some guy over here. Can't really tell who he is, though. Save your place, read it later. Even though the adventure began recently, it's already over 3,000 pages long. Hussy. You just don't have time for this bullshit. You'll catch up later. Besides, it looks like someone's pestering you. You're pretty sure you know who it is. Answer, chum. Typey. Oh, look, we get to see what's going on behind the scenes. It's gonna be a lot of reading here. I've only got a couple of minutes, though. Wow, that wasted a lot of time. In some cultures, the persistent refusal of a lady's invitation to play a game with her would be a sign of wanton disrespect. A sign of. So many typos. Either that or flagrant homosexuality. What? Oh, no. No, look, I'm busy, okay? I've got a lot of shit on my plate. I am sort of a big deal, okay? I know. Sometimes I wonder how you were ever allowed to pay for meals in restaurants. It must be hard to keep a low profile when you're always overhearing odd voices whisper, "It's that guy who has a blog." Seriously, dudes be worshipping me left and right. Dave, you're right, you. That's a double negative. I can hardly walk down the street without stepping over horses to the prostrate. Navigating the urban landscape, I'm sure, is difficult enough without an obstacle course of deferential flesh and skyward asses. Perhaps adapting the art of parkour to your unique environment would help? Yeah, I mean, damn, like, there's this scruffy little shit at my feet, like an orphan or something, I don't know. Face flush on the pavement. I'm like, dude, you listening for a stampede of buffalo or something? He braves to look at me and gives my shoe a little kiss and scurries the fuck off. Heavy is the crown. Yeah, not kicking Oliver Twist in the fucking face every day is my gift to the world, I guess. Breathtaking magnanimity. Among other things. I just give and fucking give. Indeed, nary a jewel tumbles from your wish box of daily exploits, which I imagine does not sparkle. Oh, for fuck's sake. You're just lobbying me to play that dumb game. Baseless accusation. Look, I am telling you, Egbert is all about that game. He will play it with you and probably be tickled retarded about it. I know this very well. I cannot hasten his mail's delivery, however. Yeah, I'll hassle him some more about it. And look, how about this? If you ever find yourself in the position where your life depends on me playing that piece of shit game, then I'll play it. Will that make you happy? More than you know. It perfectly mollifies my grief over the demise of chivalry. John, what are you doing? Stop doing nothing. Meanwhile, in the present, something is ramming itself against that door? Meanwhile, in the present, in a place where the present may be a concept of dubious merit. True. John is spacing out. But a vague and forceful thought jolts him to attention. Or maybe is a bumping sound coming from the other side of the door? What is that? Ooh? Oh. Oh, I thought it was going to be something happy. That's not happy. It's a thick, unpleasant fluid pulling from beneath the door. Troubling. Investigate this. More fucking oil everywhere. There's a trail of this fluid in the hall leading back to your room. Let's just flip-flop between people. Play some hauntingly sick beats. Aw, yeah. You've had enough of the computer for a while. You feel like you've been messing around on it all week. It's time to get your jam on. You pull up to your trusty Akai MPC 1000 sampler and prepare to get sick nasty. Music time. Oh, I make the music. Oh. Uh-oh. If these are for my function buttons, I don't know how this is going to work. I'm not really sure how to accurately let's play this. Because, like, seriously, I'm musically inclined, but I'm not a DJ at all. And I can dance like a moron, but... yeah. No. Skiba, no dubstep. I guess that's it for this video. I don't know. This is bad. This is not a good video. I apologize deeply. And of course it's so bad I can't even stop the recording.